Hey all, just wanted to come on here and talk about some of my recent finds on some of my adventures, and let's get to it. Found this cool Tom Mix museum hat, which is pretty awesome because I love Tom Mix. I did not expect to see that in an antique mall, and it's a trucker hat too, which is kind of cool. Let's see what else. I found this cool vest. I don't know what it's for or what it's from. It looks probably handmade. But it has a cool aesthetic. I love the design on the back of it. I might actually try and copy that for some of my stuff, to be honest. Oh yeah, these are cool. So these are Levi's action slacks, probably from the 1970s or maybe early 80s. I don't think they made these through the 80s, but I think they're probably late 1970s. Burgundy, kind of a hard color to find. Pretty cool. I always pick up vintage Levi's stuff if I see it. Just so vintage white Lee Riders. Pretty cool. Not in great condition, but not in terrible condition. I don't see these that often, especially not in white. Not rare, but just not seeing that often. Tailored Western wear. These are pretty cool. Western pants, Western slacks. Obviously, I have Western pockets, Western belt loops. Kind of a cool color. It's like a, I don't know, like a tweed. I don't know what you call that. They appear to be vintage. I don't know what year they're from. I couldn't tell you. This style's been around for a long time, so they could be pretty old or they could be in the last 20 years. Can you not sit on that stuff? Man, my cat, look at him. You can't even see him. He's there. It's also his birthday today, too, by the way. It's our birthday. We share a birthday. These are Circle S Western slacks. These are pretty large. I'm going to assume, I haven't measured them. I'm going to assume they're larger than size 50. So if you know any big fellas that might want these, hit me up. Probably about length, I would guess 34 or so. I can measure them later, but Western pockets, Western belt loops. These are pretty cool. These usually fetch a pretty penny online. I've got more of these too if anybody needs any in different sizes. Kind of a cool Ariat belt. It's not super old, but the belt's not in great condition, so I think I'm going to repurpose it. I'm going to probably rip it apart and use the leather for something, and then put the buckle on a different belt. This is a cool denim jacket. It's from a Canadian brand, Jungle Steamship Co. I don't know. I'd never seen any of these before. The buttons say clips on them. I've never seen this before, but I think I'm going to probably upcycle this one. Put some cool design on the back or something like that. Today I went out and I went to some antique malls. Speedway Antique Mall here in Tucson. Midtown Mercantile Merchants, also here in Tucson, and then 22nd Street Antique Mall. And I also went to the Humane Society thrift store, and I found this at one of the antique malls, which is pretty cool bandana. I'm probably just going to keep that for myself because I like it. Oh yeah, I got this cool Adobe Rose women's, I'm assuming women's, actually it might be a men's small, but I'm assuming it's women's Western shirt. It's got kind of a cool 80s style to it. Late 80s, early 90s with these like flaps. But really cool pattern on it. So I'll probably clean that up. Make it look a little bit nicer, and then so that's pretty cool. Let me think here. Oh yeah, this is something I got a couple of weeks ago. I think I already showed you guys. It's a weird belt buckle though, so it needs to be, I need to figure out how to use it, because if this piece went on the other side, then the belt would only be one size. So I'm not exactly sure how this works, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, so today So I got these at the Humane Society thrift store. I urge you to check it out. It's a pretty cool thrift store. They have some pretty good deals. Some stuff's a little overpriced, but a lot of stuff is pretty good, and it benefits animals too. So this is a little dirty. It needs a little bit of cleanup. It's got something stuck in it, but yeah, it's missing like a couple of the turquoise things, but I think we can probably remedy that pretty easily. Pretty cool patina, cool belt buckle. This belt buckle, which is pretty neat. Nothing super special, but still got some turquoise. Just a nice little piece. Probably won't ask too much for it. I thought this was kind of cool. It's like yeah, it's got a big Winchester shotgun shell on it, and then 357 Magnum rounds around it, which is kind of cool. So we picked all those today for pretty reasonable prices. Oh yeah, I found this really cool leather jacket. I can't tell if somebody had repurposed this from another jacket or not. It kind of looks, a lot of it kind of looks handmade, but I'm just gonna assume that somebody probably had a jacket that maybe was too big or something like that, and cut it all apart and then sewed it all back together. I'm really tempted to upcycle this and put some stuff on it. I don't know, some cool pockets or like some other like Southwest things on it. I'm not sure. Some conchos probably for buttons. It doesn't have buttons, so yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know if you guys know, but I sell like wild rags and scarves and stuff like that. Oh man, this isn't really Western, but I got this really cool vintage Banana Republic leather jacket. I actually got it for myself, but I don't know if I like the way that it fits yet, so I may resell it. It's worth quite a bit. It's got an old Banana Republic tag on it, and I don't know if you guys know, but I actually really like Banana Republic stuff for some reason. And I found this cool Banana Republic patch. Got some other small stuff, not really Western-y, but like this really, really distressed Alaska shirt, which I thought was kind of cool. Some fabrics. I'm gonna make some patches out of them, I think. First, before we get into the boots, I got this cool curtain. I think it's like a curtain runner thing that goes on top of curtains. I might repurpose it. It's really long, so I might just use the material for something. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I got. I mean, I have gotten quite a few things recently, but if there's anything notable that I should show you guys. Because I didn't even really look at these. I just picked them up. I was like, you know what? Price is right for me as a reseller. Pink cowboy boots. It's like size 10M. So if there's anybody out there, size 10M, that wants these, hit me up. I can catch you a pretty good deal on them. Made in the USA. Sheplers. Pretty good condition all around. They actually don't look like they've been worn all that much. All the stitching's still pretty good on the bottom and everything like that. I mean, they're a little dirty. I'll definitely clean them up before I put them out for sale, but yeah, so here's the birthday boy. Getting cozy. Yes, you get cozy. Good boy. You're a nice boy. He had some Raisin Canes for lunch. We cheated on our diet and we got Raisin Canes for lunch. Yeah, that's a good boy. Anything else that I wanted to talk about? I think that's pretty much it for right now. I don't think there's too much more that I have picked that's worth showing you guys. I mean, a couple of plaid women's Wrangler shirts, but nothing to write home about. So anyways, I guess that will conclude today's video. Thanks for watching. Follow me on social media at Dude Ranch Apparel, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. And we will see you next time.